Peace and blessings to the chosen. Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim pushing the truth, sincerity, and charity. I'm the brother Elad, and I'm reacting or responding to the film Him. And it's a very weird film. You got to really pay attention to certain details that stand out. Now it is involving the Jordan Peele, so it says he was part of the producing of it and not the directing. So it's just fair use. Just want to say that right now. Fair use. But yeah, movies like that are always kind of weird, but they do have some nuggets in there. First thing I noticed that was just really off is this man, and this is spoilers. The Wayans brother, I don't know which is which, but the Wayans brother that played in this movie, he when you go into his house, he has a picture on the wall, and it's the picture of the thousands of buffalo that were killed to target the Native American Jake. As he's talking about how Native American Jakes were targeted in football because they came up with a cunning way to beat these Idumeans, and it was a nugget to catch in the film, but having that up as a picture was very weird and off, and it just showed a sadistic nature. Jake is really involved in the Greek. Jake is involved in the secret society, weirdo, freakism that they're involved because they've become insatiable. They want it all. They want the pride of life, right? They want to be the best of the best, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's when they're willing to sacrifice anything to get that. Their name, they're willing to do shady deals, and they're willing to sacrifice people, children, like sacrificing children to Molech, right? 1 Timothy 6:7, it says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be content therewith. Let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and in perdition." Verse 10, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, while some covet after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." And you'll pierce yourself through with sorrows, man. Sacrificing for a corruptible crown, trying to attain the pride of life. The pride of life. Because who don't want nice things, right? Who don't? That's different from this. 1 John 2:16. "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of our eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world." Right? So who cares if you have the new Cybertruck? Who really gives a flying F word that you the best of the best this? Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, nobody's gonna care about Michael Jordan and his score points. That's nothing. It's vanity. Everything here is folly and vanity. Vexation of spirit. As King Solomon said. Let me just grab it real quick. Ecclesiastes 1:14, "I have seen all works that are done under the sun, and behold, all this vanity and vexation of spirit." So, you want this pride of life is, man, yeah, I should break that down. Forgive me for yawning. That was very unprofessional of me. Forgive me. Um, but that pride of the life. Let's see if I'm trying to look in the blue letter, find something. Some braggart talk. Oh yeah, that might work. Empty braggart talk, insolent, empty assurance. Woo! Which trusts in its own power and resources, and shamefully despises and violates divine laws and human rights. Impious, an empty presumption, which trusts in the stability of earthly things. So you want the pride of life, in whatever that may consist of, is just wanting something because somebody else has it, wanting something so that you can have it and other people don't have it. Like, why? These are corruptible crowns these people fighting after, man. Buddy is fighting to be the next runner up, the next GOAT, they call it, the greatest of all time in football. And what is it? I mean, what is costing you is piercing you with sorrow already. It's piercing you. It's already done enough to you. They groomed this man his whole life and took part in killing his father and giving him this head injury, and gave him all of this pain to attain a corruptible crown. And then at the end of it, who's gonna care? Who's gonna care? Now, don't get me wrong. You go all around the world, and you know everybody knows the three mics. Everybody knows the three mics. You know, but who cares? Like that. The things that are esteemed highly in this world. That's what I really want to say. The things that are highly esteemed. Luke 16:15, and he said to them, "Ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but Most High knoweth your hearts. For that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of God." Right. So none of that means anything. All of that pride don't mean nada. Because to this day, don't nobody remember all the Roman empires. You know, the average person doesn't know that. Because what is it getting you? You know, you want to be this something great. Nobody's talking about Caligula. You know, and now granted, you got people that's into history that talk, yeah. But what all of that fame gets you? The famous gladiators of those times. Who can name these people? You know, I can't name all these people that play in the NBA today. I don't, you know, who cares? Now they getting money, fine. If that's what they like, fine. But the whole duty of man is to serve the Lord. Everything else is a side op, a side quest, a side mission. At that, really. You may have priorities in this world, and you must take care of them. Don't be negligent to yourself. But everything else in this world is really second priority. You want to sacrifice for the Most High. Sacrifice for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Don't sacrifice for a corruptible crown, the pride of life. I gotta have the nicest car. I gotta have all the women. I gotta have this. If I ain't got it, I'm lame. I'm a square. Look, man. Do it give you peace of mind? In that context, yes. Do it give you peace of mind? You want to chase all these whores that been used up, and that make you feel like you got all the women and you bagged it, proud of life? Go ahead, pat yourself on the back. Yeah, you get all the bitches. Kudos to you. You get HIV soon, right? Stupid. You want to put yourself through hell and rigor so that you can be top notch this. You want to put yourself through a bunch of college madness and then leave with a bunch of debt. Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's a little bit personal. I know somebody to this day that I grew up close to, and it's a female, somebody I'm related to, right? You could say it's my cousin, and she got her bachelor's, her master's degree, in business, and she got the degrees. She still asks me for money to this day, after all these years. The degrees ain't did shit for her. Still looking for a job. So you want to have the pride of life just so you could post yourself having, and that's the social media spirit. That's really what it is. You want to appear as something that you really not. Just be yourself, man. Stop causing yourself the trouble. I guarantee you, if Buddy would have just walked away from all of this, right, he wouldn't have had all that trouble. Just a lot of the wounds that Jake has is self-inflicted. Self-inflicted, man. You could just walk away. I think to myself throughout the movie, why this man ain't just walk the fuck away? What make you want it so bad? Like, is this what you in love with? Like, and I guess that's what he really loved, but at a certain point, like, is it fucking worth it really? To drag yourself through something that and somebody gonna replace you anyway. Somebody gonna take your crown anyway. So what? Nigga, you the best football player in the world, the best quarterback. So what? Don't mean shit. You still gonna die. You still. Hey, why is Earth and Ashes proud? The scripture says that. Is it? Let me get it, man. Hey, we don't boast in might. We don't boast in riches. We don't boast in knowledge, but we boast in knowing of the Lord. That's what the scriptures say. We don't boast of might, riches, or knowledge, but in knowing of the Lord. That's what we boast in, and I'll grab it in a second. It says, this is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 10 and 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? Is there not a more wicked thing than a covetous man? For such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casts away his bowels. So you sell your ass basically to get to class, or you sell your ass to get the pass, to get the pride of life, so you can get that mansion. You done gave yourself all kinds of stress and madness. And the people I knew and grew up with, or people that I've known that pushed that military spirit on me growing up. Go to the military, go to the military. And, you know, they'll teach you some useful stuff, you know, how to survive and, you know, certain things. You can learn skills from them. They'll put some money in your pocket. But all these people walk around with PTSD, fucked up limbs, excuse my language, and the VA ain't gonna credit you. The VA has determined that your injuries are not service related. That's the email they getting back. Stupid. You went to go fight for this country, and this country ain't fight for you. Stupid. Prideful of nothing. Proud of nothing. So I want to grab the one I talked about. I think it is the Jeremiah 9 and 23. Thus said the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom. Because what is this wisdom of this world? Yeah, this wisdom of this world can help you get along, you know, help you go around about. You may know street smarts. You may know book smarts. You may know political things. You may know, I mean, you know, there's many knowledges in this world, because there's many worlds in this world. You see, But we boast in the understanding and the knowing of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's the true wisdom, not the wicked wisdom, the worldly wisdom. We don't boast in that. It says, "Not let the mighty man glory in his might," whether that be your weapons, your guns, or your muscles, or your ability, or your strengths, or you know. So what? So what? Guns can jam. So what? Hey, your muscles can cramp. So what? Don't mean nothing. The Goliath's muscles ain't saving from little David. So what? What all that might mean? It says, "Let not the rich man glory in his riches." So you got some coin in your pocket. Yeah, you got extra. You know how to make money moves, make money happen. That's good. It gets you a long way. All these things to get you a long way. They get you where you going. They help you out. Hey, exercise, profit little. These things help you out. Hey, money a defense, wisdom a defense. But say I don't know, card get hacked, the service is down, and you can't use that card, right? Your you get scammed, right? Or there's gonna be certain things that your money just can't save you from, right? You go into your bank account and your assets are frozen. Stupid. You boasted in that and it can't do anything for you. Verse 24. But let him that glory in this, that he understanding and knowing me, that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashim Hashai, will exercise loving kindness, judgment, righteousness in the earth, for in these things I delight, said the Lord. Delight in that, man. Don't put yourself through extreme harm trying to get a corruptible crown or something that's corruptible in this world. There's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. It's not. But when you want a nice thing surpass what is right, what is good, right? Instead of what's convenient, when you sacrificing your character, you selling your ass, you sacrificing your name, when you do anything for it, anything, like no standards. I'm talking about like give your children to pedophiles and let them pay you millions of dollars for it. I'm talking about, just doing something just very compromising to your character. That means you can be bought. But nevertheless, hopefully this is edifying. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.